time for Friday Night Lights, sponsored by McDonald's of Hampton Roads and Northeast North Carolina, Casey Auto Group, and Rose and Wamble Realty.
And welcome to Friday Night Flights, the longest running high school football show in Hampton Roads. Bruce Rader with a very rare and well-deserved night off. I'm Brian Parsons.
We've been busy, haven't we?
A little bit.
I'm Nathan Epstein. We're going to kick things off with one of the more interesting teams in the area, Brian. Bishop Sullivan Catholic, yes, they had a 1-2 record heading into this weekend, but don't let that fool you. They are loaded with Division I talent, still one of the best teams in Hampton Roads. A rare Friday night game for head coach Chris Scott.
They're only one, by the way.
Yeah, right. Crusaders taking on Bishop McNamara, first quarter. Here's a nominee for play of the night. Tyler DeSue hits Tavion Lands. This kid's got offers from Virginia Tech, Auburn, Florida, Georgia. I guess that's why. Incredible touchdown to make it 7-0 Crusaders. Yeah, he's gonna need some water after that. Crusaders are stacked on defense too. Here they come. Andre Hawkins with the sack. He transferred in from Landstown High School. Now with this much talent, Brian, you know you're gonna see some college scouts. North Carolina's in town to play Old Dominion tomorrow. Getting a good look back on offense. DeSue swings to Quentin Gregory. Nice first step, nice run, and that led to 3 points. The quarterback DeSue, he's committed to the University of Maryland. And here on fourth down, Carlton Winston. That's a touchdown. Crusaders all over McNamara. Crusaders win it 48-7. Now from a team trying to build a legacy to a team and a coach almost always title contenders.
We're talking about the Hampton Crabbers and their legendary head coach Mike Smith. A win tonight over Heritage would give Coach Smith his 477th career win for the Crabbers. That would put him third place all time amongst coaches in the country.
And he's been coaching longer than you've been alive.
A little bit, yeah. 12 of those career wins for Mike Smith happen to be state championships, and there he is. Fired up as ever. Crabbers, they didn't start off great on the opening drive. Mike Smith could not like this. Cameron Stevenson throws the interception. Antoine Coles takes it all the way back for the touchdown, a pick six for the Heritage Hurricanes. Stevenson, though, with some redemption. This is an amazing play. He's going to keep it. He's wearing number 1, just like Ronald Curry did, and he's running it like Ronald Curry. And then he barrels over a couple of defenders. Goodness. What a gritty run by Stevenson. And that set up this. Stevenson going to put it in the air this time is to Jacorius Bellamy. And he catches it for the score. Now, this was a wild one. Hampton trailed in the fourth quarter. Crabbers come back. They force overtime. Heritage scored first. Hampton responded. The Crabbers scored on a 2-point conversion to win it, 28-26. There he is.
There you go,
the
Coach.
man with 477 career wins, Mike Smith, third all-time in high school football in the entire country.
Can you say legend? Back to the beach, packed house at Salem High School. Their Sun Devils 2-0. Can they make it 2 straight wins over rival Ocean Lakes? Also 2-0. The Dolphins averaging close to 50 points a game. Third quarter, Kalon Black. Salem in black, by the way, around the left side. That is a big gain into Dolphin territory. Next play, they go back to black, but you gotta hold on to the rock. Sean Boone delivers the boom, knocks the ball loose. Dolphins recover. They're already leading 17-7 at that point. Fourth quarter, we got more D from the Dolphins. To Sean Rainey, swings to LaMarco Williams. Javon Beckton is there. University of Georgia commit with the SEC defense. Ball's on the turf. Jacob Jones, hold on to it, big fella. Ocean Lakes in business on the Salem 3. And Brian, what do they do with it? And Nico Towdy, the senior, pounds at home. Dolphins go up 24-7. And that is your final. Ocean Lakes now 3-0. On the season. To the beach scoreboard, Kellum improves to 2-1 after the Knights pick up the 40-7 win over First Colonial. Brian, the Kellum grad, how about that?
I love that. They didn't do that when I was there. The battle for Kempsville Road bragging rights goes to the Tallwood Lions. They pick up the big shutout win over the Kempsville Chiefs. Tallwood improves to 3-1. Cox at home taking on Green Run, and here come the Falcons. Cox, they're in the green uniforms, and the Falcons get off to a good start. Kendall Spriggins taking the shotgun snap. Keeps it for the score right up the middle. And that's going to be 7 push-ups for the cheerleaders.
They got it.
They all didn't have to do it, though. It's crazy. Green Run wouldn't waste any time getting points of their own. First play of the next series. Daquan Hopkins to Lakeem Rudolph. And look at Rudolph run. He takes it all the way for the Stallions. That's going to make it 7-7. Coach Stack, he wasn't pleased for that play. And with that play, he let his players know. And guess what? The Falcons respond. This time is Jackson Morgan right up the gut. going to take a few hits along the way for the touchdown. More Cox here. Sacks Zween up, takes the quarterback keeper around the edge, runs into his own guy there, but Cox wins it. They improved to 2-1 after the 28-19 win over Green Run.
Great last name, by the way. Landstown looking to stay unbeaten this season at home, taking on Princess Anne. PAs in white down 14-0, making something happen. Quarterback keep. Isaiah Roberts makes it 14-7. Landstown back on track. The handoff, look at this. Laquan Haskett. He's making more than a couple of moves, breaks a few tackles. Look at this. He's not going down. All the way to the end zone. 21-7 Eagles. You know you can't win without special teams. Princess Anne punting the ball, and check this out. Not the best punt, but it goes right to a lineman. Brian Pedersen, you know he's going to cherish this moment.
What happened?
The scoop and score. He's in for the touchdown. 27-7 after the missed field goal, but Landstown wins it 33-7. And when we come back, Deep Creek tries to keep its perfect record intact. The Hornets taking on their old rivals, Western Branch.
Man, oh man. And Oscar Smith tries to defend its home field against Grassfield with a 92-game winning streak on the line. That's next on Friday Night Flights.
We're the Cox cheerleaders. Don't go away. Brian and Nathan will be right back with more Friday Night Flights. Go, go,
The Marching Falcons of Cox High School, under the direction of Mike Lane, the Friday Night Flights Band of the Week. Check out their entire performance on Wavy.com.
Also on Wavy.com, we got slideshows, past performances on the Bands of the Week, archived episodes of Friday Night Flights. It's all there on Wavy.com.
You could be there for hours. Trust me, it's fun. You can do it. Now to Chesapeake. Oscar Smith trying for its 93rd consecutive Southeastern District win. The Tigers at home against crosstown rival Grassfield. Little love for the Oscar Smith Band. Oscar Smith now led by head coach Scott Johnson. The Tigers in blue, and they didn't waste much time getting on the board. First quarter, this is Khalid Wilson. He breaks free, and that, my friends, is a 40-yard touchdown, 7-0 Oscar Smith. Second quarter, Cameron Kelly. Nathan, you visited with him earlier in the season. What a fine young man he is. Screen pass to Shai Hussey, and what would Bruce say about that?
That is right into your living room.
42-yard touchdown. That made it 14-0 Oscar Smith. Near the end of the half, Cameron Kelly, look at this pass to Jarius Howard. That's a big gainer, and that set up another Oscar Smith touchdown. It was 21-0 at the half. The Oscar Smith defense with another stellar performance. It gave Grassfield fits all night long. Look at this sack here. The Tigers, they do it again. They get the win over Grassfield, a shutout win over Grassfield. 93 consecutive Southeastern District wins. They'll go for number 94 next week on the road against Lakeland.
A rivalry renewed. Western Branch taking on Deep Creek at home. Battle of the unbeatens. These two always brought in big crowds. First quarter, Deep Creek in white. Quarterback Deshaun Jones. The toss to number 1, Damian Everett. He's going to the end zone. Puts Deep Creek up 6-0. Early in the first, Hornets going for the field goal. Wait a minute. You know what? I guess that'll work. Just heave it up. Giovanni Pena, the touchdown catch, rather the 2-point conversion. Deep Creek up 8-0. Bruins trying to bounce back in the red zone. The Hornets holding them off, and Deep Creek goes on for the shutout win over Western Branch, just like the days of Dion Dyer and D'Angelo Hall. Maybe they're back.
And Daryl Tapp, for that matter.
Yeah. Indian River remains undefeated. The Braves with the shutout win over Great Bridge. Nansemond River with the 3-point win over Lakeland in a rivalry game in Suffolk.
Kings Fork improves to 2-1 after its 35-7 win over the Hickory Hawks.
Now, Deep Creek is not the only surprise team in Hampton Roads this season.
The Norcom Greyhounds have raced out to a 3-0 record this year. Tonight, trying to make it 4 in a row at home, hosting Granby. Third quarter, Norcom up 6-0. Granby's going to have the ball, and there's the fabulous Norcom band. All right, Daniel Lamb, the quarterback for Granby, keeps it himself past the Greyhound defenders into the end zone. Granby with a 7-6 lead.
Low scoring.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and Norcom going to get in the red zone. Sophomore quarterback Jacoby Smith. The long pass to Kanan Dixon, barely makes it in. Norcom up 13-7. Now Granby has the ball with some time left still on the board. They go for the pass, but Dixon picks it off with a minute left in the game. Norcom, a surprise team in Hampton Roads. The Greyhounds are undefeated, 4-0. They defeat Granby 13-7. How about the Greyhounds?
Congratulations to the Greyhounds. And by the way, Dixon could be a player. Look out for him. Back to Norfolk. Lake Taylor and Morey. We start in the second half. Javon Harvey hands the ball off. Dominique Beal for the Lake Taylor touchdown. Commodores, though, they're not going anywhere. Look out for Kevin Mills. His nickname is Bam. Is that any coincidence, given that Cam Chancellor went there? Javon Elliott climbs the ladder, gets the touchdown for Morey. The Titans, though, not done. Boy, can they run it. Malik Newton not to be denied with this touchdown run. Lake Taylor, well, they still got more in the tank. They strike again. Deion Smith bounces off defenders for the score. And the final, Lake Taylor wins it 62-48.
Lake Taylor's very young, so I wouldn't want to play them near the end of the season or in the playoffs.
Hey, look, you know they're always contenders to the scoreboard. Booker T. Washington, 19-7 winners over Wilson. Menchville, you want to talk about low scoring. They shut out Denby 7-0.
Smithfield, 28-10 winners over Jamestown. Lafayette gets past War Hill 24-7.
York with the close win over Tab, 31-27. New Kent puts up 61 points in its win over the Bruton Panthers.
We'll be right back. Once again, that is the Cox High School Marching Band. Cox High School in Virginia Beach. They are the Friday Night Flights Band of the Week. Go to wavy.com to check out their entire performance, and it is a good one. All right, more scores from the viewing area. The Franklin Broncos get the win at Armory Field. They defeat Charles City 38-26, and look at this one. Essex shuts out Surry County. That does not happen very often to Surry County at all.
All right, let's go to Suffolk. Nansman Suffolk Academy survives a late rally from Isle of Wight Academy. 1-point win. Norfolk Academy takes care of business in its 43-20 win over visiting Trinity Episcopal from up in Richmond.
All right, we got some college football tomorrow, Nathan. We got a big one. This is one of the most anticipated matchups in Old Dominion's brief history since returning to football there. They're going to host the University of North Carolina at Foreman Field at 3:30.
And something Bobby Wilder mentioned to us on the coaches show was their first game ever back in 2009 was against Chowan. This is game 100. And it's against North Carolina.
And their second game was against Virginia Union. Their 101st game is against Virginia Tech. And you covered Larry Fedora when he was the head coach of Southern Miss when you worked in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
He knows how to put up points, I'll tell you that
Yeah, he does, but his defense is struggling right now.
And Old Dominion's defense, meanwhile, carrying things.
The defensive line, that front is amazing.
William and Mary Bucknell, Hampton against Livingston, Norfolk State at James Madison.
UVA hosts the University of Connecticut.
And Virginia Tech travels to Greenville to take on East Carolina.
That's Friday Night Flights. I'm Brian Parsons.
And I'm Nathan Epstein. We will see you next week.